What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Zach Allen, defensive end out of Boston College. And I do specify defensive end in this case because I don't necessarily see him as an edge player. When I say edge, I usually mean either a 3-4 outside linebacker or a 4-3 defensive end. I don't necessarily think that's the case. I think this guy is either a 4-3 defensive end or a 3-4 defensive end. I don't want to see him at linebacker of any type. I don't think he's quite athletic enough to do that. Plus, he's really big. At least for a linebacker. He's 6'4" and 281 pounds. So, yeah, I want his hand in the dirt personally. First of all, this guy is a power rusher. Don't expect him to rely on his speed to beat people. If this guy has a significant edge on any of your offensive linemen in speed, you've got a problem. He'll be faster than most of them, but just don't expect him to be fast enough to really take advantage of that. He only ran a 5 flat in the 40. So, yeah, don't expect him to beat people with speed. But that's not his game anyway. He delivers a really nice punch to the chest, which is something I really like to see. When he strikes with his hands and hits you in the chest, he gives a nice little fop right to the chest and he'll knock you on your ass if you're not well balanced. Let's just say that. He's very strong against the run. He's very good about getting off blocks and getting to the running back, which is something I like to see. A lot of these defensive ends I've seen in this class, as much as I like them, I see them as purely pass rushers. That's not this guy. I think he's actually stronger against the run. It doesn't mean he can't pass rush. Do not think I'm saying that. He has some pretty good ball get off. He's not the most athletic guy in the world, but he is good about anticipating the snap and exploding when the ball is snapped. So he's got some pretty good ball get off. He has some pretty good hand fight as well. He's very good about slapping offensive linemen's hands down, and so they can't get their hands on his chest. And he's very good about just controlling their hands overall. And for the most part, he'll get his hands into the offensive lineman's chest for the most part. Like I said, I do think he can play in a 3-4 or a 4-3, but in both cases, I want his hand in the dirt. One thing I've seen from him multiple times, he is very good about getting his hands up to swat balls down. That's just something that's always going to be able to give you value. If you're a heads-up player and will be swatting balls down, that's always going to give you some value. Like I said, he's very strong against the run, but it's not just that. He's also very consistent when he's playing the run. Because that was the problem with a lot of these defensive ends. Sometimes they would show some real prowess defending the run, but this guy is so consistent with it. He's very good about setting the edge, making sure that the running back doesn't have anywhere to run. If he can't get himself into position to make the tackle himself, he'll make sure that the running back can't get around him. He uses his length pretty well. Like I said, he's 6'4". He's got some pretty decent long arms, and he uses that length pretty well, especially if he knows he has an advantage. Like I said, he is very aware. He's a very aware player. It's very hard to trick him. You're not really gonna be able to beat him with play action, read option, stuff like that. He's not going to fall for it too much. He is a senior, by the way, so he has another year of experience than a lot of these guys. Like I said, though, he's not the best athlete in the world. He's not really that fast. He's not going to run down running backs. If the running back does get away from him, unfortunately, he's really not the guy that's going to be able to chase him down. He's not really that fast. He does seem a bit stiff sometimes. You know, he doesn't really seem to have natural bend too much. He looks a little bit stiff when he's running, but that's kind of minor. The 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 biggest bit of criticism I can give him, and this is something he can absolutely work on. I'd like to see him have a power move. I mean, a counter move, because the only thing he really has is the bull rush, and if he can't outmuscle you, it kind of you can stop him. If you can stop his bull rush, you can stop him. We really seen that at Senior Bowl practices, because he was one of the guys going into the Senior Bowl that I was really liking. He was one of my favorite defensive linemen. It's actually why it took so long for me to make this video, because when I seen him at the Senior Bowl practices, he really didn't do that well, and it made me want to reevaluate my thoughts on him. But I still do like him. It's just I think he needs a counter move. If he's gonna be showing power, maybe develop a little bit of a spin move. Push them one direction and spin the other. Just get a counter move ready to go and rush with a plan. Just show the offense something a little bit different. That's all. I still like Zach Allen a lot. I think he definitely has a lot of talent. I usually don't really like these types of defensive ends. I usually don't like defensive ends that aren't that athletic. But I do like this guy. I think he has enough power to get it done. And like I said, I really like his awareness, and I love his ability to plug the run. And also with that bull rush move, if he doesn't get off the offensive lineman, he is pretty good about pushing the offensive lineman into the quarterback's lap. Pushing them into the quarterback and causing pressure that way. So that's always a bonus. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button if you could. And if you have any questions or comments, anything like that, leave it in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.